Anna Kepner was the 18-year-old girl found dead from mechanical asphyxiation while on a cruise with her family last month. Her death has been ruled a homicide, but no one has been charged with her murder yet. Her 16-year-old stepbrother, who shared a cabin with Anna on the cruise, seems to be the only suspect in the case right now. We got some more insight into the family dynamics at play here from an emergency custody hearing between Anna's stepmother, Chantel Hudson, and her ex-husband. So, Ashley, what's your take on this?
So I sort of had to create, Dave, a who's who for this custody hearing, as we often do when you've got families that, maybe been married more than once and have different names. And so I sort of made a chart so I could figure out who's who, because this custody hearing was interesting. We got a lot of insights. So Chantel Hudson Kepner, that's Anna's stepmom. So she was actually on the cruise when Anna died. Her husband, this is her ex-husband, Thomas Hudson. Okay, so that's her ex-husband. That's where the Hudson names comes in. They have a child together, a 9-year-old. This 9-year-old girl is also the one that is the subject of this custody hearing. Okay, so Anna's dad is the current husband of Chantel. All right, so that's how they're related to Anna. She's the suspect's mom. The boy, the 16-year-old boy that we believe is the suspect but hasn't been charged. Thomas wants custody of their 9-year-old. All right. So that's why we're in court on this emergency custody. Thomas wants custody. Essentially, Anna is saying that it's fine. I mean, I'm sorry, not Anna, the mom, Chantel, mom is saying it's fine. This 9-year-old should be able to live with me. Everything's fine. The kids were all super close. We actually have a SOT, I think SOT 1, where she's talking about how the kids were the three amigos and they were all super close and staying in this room together. I don't know if we have SOT 1 for that.
Anna, who we know passed away, she was 18, correct?
Correct.
And she was an adult?
Correct.
And was she given the option of staying in another room?
All three of the kids were.
Okay. And would that room have been with Grandma and Grandpa?
Correct.
And they didn't want to do that?
No, they wanted to stay together.
Did they all get along?
Yeah, the three of them are like the three amigos. They're best friends.
Three amigos. So what I think is really interesting is the mom then tells, and I think we have this at SOT 3, then tells the judge that the suspect is not allowed to come home while the FBI is investigating. And so apparently that's good enough for custody. Do we have SOT 3?
As far as going to be allowed to come back to your home at any point?
At this time, no. Not with the FBI investigation.
Whether or not your husband will allow him to return to the home even if the investigation's concluded?
As of right now, he's not coming back to the home.
I don't know, Dave. If you were the judge, would that be enough for you?
Family court is different than criminal court. And here, clearly, you don't want to put a child in a bad situation. And as long as this young man is not going to be at the same home, totally separate, out of the picture, then I don't have an issue with it. There's no allegation that anyone else may have done this to Anna. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I'd be rewarding this mother with Mother of the Year awards, because she, not only did she let the kids all stay together, but there were the allegations apparently from the ex-boyfriend of Anna Kepner that the stepbrother was acting inappropriately towards her. And after Anna went missing that night, they didn't even see her for 18 hours. You're on a cruise ship. If your stepdaughter was missing for 18 hours, wouldn't you be asking questions? I mean, like demanding answers? So I think that, the mother is not getting a lot of sympathy, but there's a big step from there to charging her with a crime. And so I still think we need more evidence. The only thing I'm really surprised about is that I do think there's enough evidence against the stepbrother based on everything we know. I mean, and when you're on a cruise ship, it's maybe the worst place to commit a crime. I mean, you're stuck together in this small space, cameras everywhere. You need a key card to get in and out of your room. And so how do you not make an arrest at this point? I guess, are they waiting for the medical examiner to make public their cause of death? I don't know. I don't know what's taking them so long.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, and they said mechanical asphyxiation. And I think, for our viewers that don't really know what that means, because mechanical, you think, oh, well, is there some machine attached? That just means some pressure from the outside. If you asphyxiate and you choke, that's internal. But if somebody's actually applying pressure. So I think, regardless of whether or not the ME's report is public, we all know someone choked her, it was
Right.
a chokehold. Like, that's not disputed. what I thought was interesting from this hearing, this emergency hearing, was something that the mom said about, and it kind of gives us a glimpse into what's going on with this kid, with the 16-year-old, that he was on medicine, and he was on, for ADHD, not a big deal. Half of, America probably is on for ADHD, but he was also on medicine. And I think we've got this for SOT, on SOT 2, that he missed some medicine. So if you want to play that, we can talk about what he missed.
Does he have any diagnoses?
He has ADHD.
And does he receive medication for his ADHD?
He does.
And what medication was he on for his ADHD?
Methylphenidate.
And did he take the medication on the cruise with him?
Yes. He also takes a nighttime pill as well.
The same medication?
No, it's clonidine.
What is that for?
Insomnia.
Did you make sure he took his medications every day?
He took his morning pill every day, and he missed 2 doses of his clonidine at night.
And what do you mean he missed the doses? What happened there?
He went to bed before he got it. He was already asleep.
Including that Thursday night?
No, Thursday night he didn't get it. I fell asleep before he did.
So I can tell you, if I was representing this young man, the first thing I would be asking him is, what do you take? What are you prescribed? What doses? What did you miss? And then I'd be researching what the side effects are, because not taking your medicine is just as dangerous as overdosing on medicine, something like that. And so if he's prescribed something like Klonopin, and Klonopin is, essentially catapress, we know that but it's got a lot of side effects. I mean, if you look at the side effects, what are they? Mood swings, agitation, panic, anxiety, depression, all things that could have affected what's going on here. And the fact that he's not in the public eye and that he's not at home tells me that they're doing some type of a study to try and figure out what was going on with this kid, because he's 16 at the time that this happened, and he's taking medicine. Those affect a 16-year-old differently. So I think they're probably taking a deep dive into the defense as what's going on with this kid,
Yeah, he said that he didn't remember what happened the night Anna died. You don't remember it? You're the chief suspect. That's something you would generally remember. And so that's setting up a defense, diminished capacity. Maybe it was the drugs that did it, and throw yourself on the mercy of the court because you're a juvenile. It's all bad. And they asked her, the mother, if she ever missed the dosage, and she said he missed the dosage. Like,
right.
She made it like it was his fault, and then used passive voice to try to make sure she's not culpable. So she was CYAing a lot for herself there. Plus, I do notice the little things. I know you do. I mean, she's dressed like she's going to church, very matronly with that horrible blue dress and the glasses and the long hair. So she's clearly not going to the nightclub, which is good. But to me, it seems like, in a way, maybe I'm cynical, but she is really trying to put on this image of someone maybe that she's not.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's interesting, because I actually made a note about when we talk about the Luigi case and the police, what they wear to court. It's important what you wear to court. You're trying to portray an image, and I think she's trying to portray this image that she's mom of the year. And I don't think any of us are really buying it. But okay, so since we have you, Dave, and you are the Florida lawman, jurisdiction. I am super curious about this because I love these weird crime issues, jurisdiction. So on international waters, this crime happens. The FBI is investigating it. We've got American citizens, American investigators, international waters, a ship that has probably got a flag of a different country. Where's this going to end up?
Well, there is concurrent jurisdiction, and that means the state or the feds could prosecute this case. But it's telling that it's been the FBI and only the FBI that's been the investigative agency here. Now, they could get assistance by the state, but generally, when you are a state prosecutor, as I was, and the feds are investigating it, it's their case. The only time you'll take it from them is if they step back. It's almost never do you grab a case when the feds are investigating. The feds generally have better resources. They have tougher statutes. They have unlimited budgets. I mean, the federal government can print money, unlike state governments. They have also better discovery rules for the prosecution. The state discovery rules, if you are a state prosecutor, you've got to turn over everything all at once. It's very generous for defense lawyers. You'd love it down here in Florida, Ashley. But if you're
sounds fabulous, actually.
Right? Yeah,
we don't have that in Georgia.
Well, but if you're a federal defense lawyer, oh boy, you're lucky if you get something on the eve of trial. There's so many built-in advantages for federal prosecutors. So that's one reason why if they want a case, they take a case.
Yeah. And I mean, I was just thinking about the jury. If I was arguing the case as a defense lawyer and arguing venue, it just makes more sense in federal court. It's multi-jurisdictional, multi-state. It just makes a lot more sense.